Hey everyone, Adam Hancock. I wanted to hop on here for a second. I had a conversation yesterday, and it's kind of a random thought, but I thought it was an interesting kind of way to work through things. So, say you're someone that potentially is seeking, something a little different than the main part of Sarasota. So you flirted with going south of it and saying, what's the northern Englewood, the more laid back version of what Sarasota is? Like, what is all of that? And you're trying to work through that thought. Maybe even potentially also kind of attracted to having similar proximity to Fort Myers, whether it's that airport or northern Naples or whatever it may be. A good way to work through that and kind of a kill 20 birds one stone, I think, would be to juxtapose two main communities, one called Beach Walk by Minnesota Key and one called Palmyra at Welland Park. Because what they do is they both put you below Venice Island, so you're not living on the island, you're not living above it, you're choosing to go below it, and then you're saying, why would I go all the way down there? What value am I gaining by doing that? And they're different from each other. So Beach Walk is and say your price point's like $650 to 1.1, 1.2 million, something like that. It would all kind of work for that. Beach Walk basically gives you one of the only communities on the entire Gulf Coast of Florida where you could golf cart to the beach. It's 2.5 miles. It's very unusual, absolute unicorn, great amenities, all that kind of thing. It's built by DeVosta. And then it's, not that far from Venice Beach as well, and Casperson and Brohard and all that. Palmyra gives you a parallel community that's a little east, so where you lose the 2.5 miles to any beach, but you're still 20 minutes to 4 beaches. You gain Welland Park, which is communal amenities, downtown Welland. There's 5 builders in the community, so you have a big mix of things versus a single builder, a lot of variety. So you gain a whole town, but you're both still in a very similar circle on a map. And if you kind of say what are the sacrifices and benefits or lack thereof of being this close to the beach, and a lot of that dream move thing, and you step back and say well, if I go 8 miles, how much does that open up for me? And then whether it doesn't matter which one you choose, but at least doing that exercise first, then choosing, the intentionality is so much greater. So just wanted to throw that out there, just random thought exercise, and I hope it adds some value.